It's dead of night, May 3rd, 2022, in Bloemfontein, South Africa. A concrete fortress, Mangang Correctional Center, from now on I'll be calling it MCC, sits silent, except for the crackle of flames. Fire licks the walls of cell 35, filling the air with the sharp sting of petrol and ash. Guards rush in, their boots echoing, and find a charred body curled on a smoldering mattress, too burnt to recognize. And they whisper, "Thabo Bester, the Facebook rapist, took his own life." South Africa hears the news and exhales. Justice done, finally. But 10 months later, in the glittering chaos of Johannesburg's Sandton City Mall, a man in Gucci shades and a surgical mask tosses pricey wine into a cart. A glamorous woman laughs beside him. The air smells of wealth and lies. That man? Thabo Bester, alive, free, and living in a 12 million rand mansion. He didn't just escape. He staged a death, swapped a body, and then turned a nation into his audience. How does a killer pull off a con this wild? And who paid the ultimate price? A little disclaimer. This story dives into murder, rape, and prison corruption and fraud. It's heavy, so viewer discretion is advised, especially for mature audiences. So everything comes from court records, investigative journalism, and public statements. Everyone's presumed innocent until proven guilty. And this case is actually ongoing. Picture Thabo Bester, a con man with a silver tongue, luring women on Facebook with dreams. Dreams of fame. A rapist, a murderer, locked away for life. But in 2022, he didn't just break out of prison. He set a fire, left a body, and vanished, living large with Dr. Nandipha Magudumana, a celebrity doctor wrapped in his spell. This isn't just a jailbreak. It's a scandal that peeled back South Africa's broken systems, prisons, police, the trust we place in screens as well. So it's a lot to uncover here. Welcome to Beneath the Rift, where African true crime meets the twisted, the audacious, the heartbreaking. And I'm Rose Basimura, your storyteller through the shadows. Grab your headphones, lock your phone, and let's unravel a con that fooled a nation. What's the shadiest DM you've ever gotten? Spill it in the comments. I'm all ears. I want the gossip. So, it's 2022 in Bloemfontein, South Africa. The air hums with the chaos of minibus taxis honking. That's what they call matatu in some places. Street vendors shouting about airtime, and the faint smell of grilled meat from roadside stalls. On the city's edge stands the MCC, a concrete giant run by G4S. It's a global security company. It's supposed to be a fortress, like South Africa's toughest prison, like MCC is it. That's why it is South Africa's toughest prison, then probably Africa's toughest prison. But the truth The truth stinks worse than a back alley bride gone wrong. The Public Protector's 2023 report says it lays it out bare. Misconduct at every level. Guards pocket bribes. I'm talking 500 rand for a smuggled phone, 1,000 rand for a visitor. And with only 1,100 inmates, understaffing's a nightmare. A union rep told Sowatan in 2022 that G4S cares about profit, not safety. Private prisons are a power keg, and South Africa's online buzzing with over 65 million internet users. That's of course per Statista. And Facebook's a marketplace for dreams, jobs, romance, fame, name it. But it's also a trap. South Africa in 2022 is a land of extremes. I mean, glitzy Santo malls tower over townships where power cuts hit hard. Unemployment's at like a 33%, per Stats SA. Pushing dreams onto screens. Everyone's hustling, from TikTok dances to WhatsApp job groups. But predators like Bester thrive here, where hope's the currency and trust's a trap. Fake profiles promising a modeling gig. Investment. Love. It sounds like the previous episode we had about Cynthia Osokoge because it was also Facebook related. Bester's scams fed of desperation. A 2022 IOL report flagged over 10,000 online fraud cases, from fake jobs to romance cons. In a country where 1 in 3 is jobless, a slick DM promising fame feels like a lifeline. So, in this world of deals and deceit, one man saw his only chance, his chance to play God. Oh, I'm already getting chills. So, before all this, let's first get to know what type of person kinda Thabo is. Let's set the stage. It's 1986 in Soweto, South Africa. The air smells of coal fires and hope at Chris Hani Baragwanath Hospital. A baby is born. Thabo Bester. No ID. His mom, Maria Mabaso, unregistered. He grows up fast. Charming neighbors with like a smile that could sell sunlight. Okay, I might be exaggerating, but let's go with that. But there's a shadow behind those eyes. By 19, he's jailed for fraud, breaks parole. By 2011, he's the quote-unquote Facebook rapist. He crafts fake profiles like a sleek modeling agent, promising photo shoots and celebrity connections. He lures 2 women, rapes and robs them, and in 2012, he murders his girlfriend, Nomfundo Tsulu, in a Cape Town guest house. You can almost see the blood pooling on the floor, her dreams shattered. He gets life in Magang, but he's not tamed. Nomfundo Tsulu was 26, a model with a laugh that lit up Cape Town. Her sister told News 24 in 2012 she wanted to be on magazine covers, or even maybe TV, and Bester promised her that dream, a photo shoot, a big break. Instead, in that guest house, he stabbed her, leaving her blood on the sheets. Her family still visits her grave, clutching her old portfolio photos. It's like her dreams died twice. Once with her, and once when Bester walked free. Like, in prison, this guy is arrested for life. He runs 21st Century Media, a sham company, scamming millions. And he's in jail, but he's still committing crimes. God help us. An inmate told Ground Up that Bester acted like he owned the prison. Guards, they were terrified. So I can't imagine Nomfundo's last moments. trusting him like this is my man. Was he a genius or a monster or both? So let's set a picture again. It's 3:25 a.m. May 3rd, 2012 at MCC. The air is thick with petrol and fear. Flames roar in cell 35. The heat stinging your skin. Guards busting, boots pounding, and find a charred body curled on a burnt mattress. The room reeking of ash. The G4S whispers, Thabo Bester's suicide, and then the news spreads like wildfire. The Facebook rapist dead. Dead, 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 dead. You know, of course, you know how media outlets work. One after another, after another, after another. That's the message all around. Because, of course, South Africa is happy. He's dead. Justice has finally been served. But the story cracks. The body is too short. Teeth missing. Then in June of 2022, pathologist John, like his report lands like a bomb. Blunt force trauma before the fire. So it's murder. So they're asking, questions are, who murdered the person in jail? Why and where did they go? Because if it's blunt force trauma that killed him, then why the fire? And later DNA reveals it's Katlego Bereng Mpolo, a man who has been missing for years. That's the body, that's his body. Then his mom told ENCA in 2025, this year, 4 years I searched for my son. Why was he in that cell?
Katlego was 31, a father who loved soccer and braais with his cousins. His mom, Bathebile Mpolo, told SABC in 2023. He vanished in 2018. I called hospitals. Police? Nothing. She didn't know her son was likely lured by Bester's scams. Maybe a job promise, maybe a debt. Prosecutors in 2024 alleged Katlego was killed elsewhere. His body smuggled into Magong to burn. But Sabile keeps his soccer jersey folded in her room, still hoping for answers. Imagine her pain. 4 years of prayers, only to learn her son was a pawn in Bester's game.
Oh, my heart's breaking for her because the answers aren't coming. And then here we have Bester vanished with Dr. Nandipha Magudumana. Like he's in a 12 million Hyde Park mansion. Picture them in Santon's Mall. Bester in a cape and Nandipha in a Porsche. Tossing 2,000 rand wine in a cart. They are scamming millions through 21st century media. I'm talking about the things, but I still can't process Katlego's mom waiting all those years. And only to find out that, oh, her son has been found in a prison cell, burnt, where he wasn't even supposed to be. Like, it's hard for anyone to grasp but even understand what's happening, because I don't think whoever was involved is even talking at this point. Let's set the stage. You step into Dr. Nandipha's aesthetic clinic in Johannesburg in 2022. The air smells of lavender and money. Botox vials glinting on marble counters. She's a star. I mean, celebrity clients like Bonang Mateba, like Instagram sparkling with luxury. But her heart's elsewhere. Texting Thabo Bester, her eyes soft with secrets. Court records from 2023 tell a dark tale. Nandipha files a fraudulent case to claim the body in cell 35, wielding fake IDs and affidavits. She's legally married to Dr. Mkuseli Magudumana, but calls Bester her customary husband. Okay, a customary husband is a cultural term for an informal union. Prosecutors say she smuggled Katlego's body into Magong and also bankrolled their mansion life and also planned the escape. In 2023, she collapses in court holding cells, her Louis Vuitton bag slipping from her hands. And then Times Live quotes her lawyer. Her lawyer said she just wanted her kids. Oh, and Twitter users said like she's a doctor who threw her life away for him. Like she had everything going for her. Like I'm flawed right now. Like how do you fall this far? We get the love thing, but how do you fall? How? Is it love, delusion, or something darker? Like what's your take? Because I still can't wrap my head around like I sense anything sketchy, I'm out. Maybe I'll just never be that in love, honestly. It's March 2023. A ground up newsroom in Cape Town. Coffee cups steam, keyboards clack. Journalists like Maresia Damons and Daniel Steele stare at a Santon CCTV clip. Bester, alive? Shopping with Nandipha. Their article, Bester's alive, drops March 15. And South Africa erupts.
Maresia Damons and Daniel Stein weren't just journalists. They were detectives without badges, working late in Groundup's tiny Cape Town office. They chased tips from ex-users and prison insiders. A grainy Santon CCTV clip, leaked by a mall guard, was their jackpot. Bester, strutting like a king. Their March 2023 article didn't just break the story. It forced DCs to admit the truth. Stein told Daily Maverick in 2023, "We knew lives were at stake." Their work sparked #Thabo Bester, a digital firestorm.
#Thabo Bester trends. At News24 tweeted, DCS confirms Bester escaped. Let's just have a small, itty-bitty tiny flashback to July 2022. A dusty Lensburg road smells of exhaust. Bester's pulled over for speeding. Flashes a fake ID, Katleho Nkwana, and cops let him go. But Police Minister Senzo in 2024 said, the SAPs didn't know he was a fugitive. I'm screaming. Like how? How do you miss this? Interpol issues a red notice. April 8th, 2023, in Arusha, Tanzania, Bester and Nandipha are arrested. Fake passports and 2 million rand cash in their bags. Bester smirks like the air heavy with defeat. A public prosecutor in 2023 said that G4S negligence let him slip away. One working CCTV caught his exit, but the bribed guards missed it. Could you spot a corn like Bester in your DMs? Be real, tell me in the comment section below because... So now it's June 17th, 2015. Bloemfontein High Court. The air smells of polished wood and nervous sweat. Thabo Bester, Nandipha Magudumana, and 7 others face 16 charges including fraud, corruption, escape, corpse violation, to mention but a few. The trial is set for this year in November 10th. I'll update you when that happens. But there have been like endless delays. They kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, but finally a date was set. And there are rumors going around that Bester is a drama king. Like he goes on shouting things like "Give me death, free the others." Then he appeals to Constitutional Court in 2025, whining about solitary confinement and no laptop. And then he says it's torture. Are you going to give your laptop again when you're actually doing that in prison the other time? And then Nandipha fights her like Tanzanian extradition, collapsing in court with a very expensive pass at that. Anyway, Swisher Post in this year said like she's clinging to freedom. but I don't see that happening. But charges dropped for 3 people, including a G4S guard, John Masukela, Nandipha's dad, Sekeleni. Zolile Sekeleni begs for legal aid, and then Judge Kagni Mosi last year was like no more delays. That's why they set the date for November finally this year, because there's over 500 pages of evidence, CCTV, phone records, fake IDs piled up. So what do you think it's going to be like in November? South Africans, are you waiting for November? Like, what do you think is going to be the outcome for both Nandipha and of course Bester? We already know what it's going to look like. Because I want you guys to do this, like picture South Africa in 2022. Like, the internet's alive. We're talking 65 million users. And Facebook is like a dream machine. Job ads, romance, fame. But it's also a predator's playground. Fake modeling gigs, fake job advertisements, fake investments. Like Cynthia Osokoge's story, the previous episode. Like, Bester was a master, scamming millions through 21st century media from his cell. And then he's asking for a laptop. Some people should really have shame. Another thing that is also annoying is that Magong, the cell thingy, the private prison, is like a profit mill. Guards take bribes, cameras break conveniently. Like, this is a systematic failure.
G4S isn't just a South African problem, it's global. A 2023 Guardian report exposed their UK prisons plagued by violence and understaffing. Madgong's no different. 1,100 inmates, 300 guards by a 2022 Sawatan expose. Privatization's promise, efficiency, security, crumbles when profits trump people. Bester's escape wasn't a fluke. It's a feature of a system where a bribe buys freedom.
Then we also have Showmax tracking Thabo Bester, turning him into a dark celebrity. Tweets, or I don't know, on X, named it as a national scandal. Then you have Katlero's mom, who told ENCA, like, I need answers. And her pain really cuts deep. I understand her truly, because sometimes you just need that for closure. You know, she needs that closure. So it's a quiet vigil, candles flickering in the bloom fountain night. Katlego Bereng Mufolo's mother clutches his photo, tears falling. Why, my son? Like, why? And then Nomfundo's family mourns in silence. Bester, Nandipha, they lived like royalty, while South Africa believed a lie. This isn't just Bester's story. It's about a system, prisons, police, trust that crumbled. The trial is coming this November, this year. But will it heal Kaflego's mom or expose more cracks? I keep thinking about her, like waiting for 4 years for answers. Like, it's crazy. That last friend request you got, could it hide a Bester? What do you think? Was this his genius, a system failure, or both? Imagine you're in a quiet room, candles casting long shadows. Thabo Bester turned a prison into his stage, a nation into his fool. He's back in cuffs, but the scars still linger. Katleho's family, Nomfundo's memory, and South Africa's trust. Evil doesn't always growl. Sometimes it's fake ID, a burnt body, or a charming DM that smells like hope. This is beneath the rift. Stay sharp, stay safe, and maybe check your friend list twice.